Well, hello. My name's Carolina Macias. I'm 16 years old. I'm a junior in high school. And I've been living in Little Village for 16 years. Um, and I am part of El Vejo's board. I'm the youth chair. And I'm also part of Young Activists Organizing as Today's Leaders, which is El Vejo's youth group. And I've been working with El Vejo for about 2 years right now. I really remember the first day I started working with them. It was April 16th. And I just have since the moment I started working with El Vejo and knowing more about my community, even though I've lived here all my life, but prior to working with El Vejo, I really didn't know much about it. Besides that, it was mainly Mexican Americans living here, low income folks. But coming here, I remember taking a toxic tour, and there's so many sites to see, and so many issues. But I think that the issue that I really took it to the heart was the Clean Power campaign, because when I was little, I remember my parents driving through the highway, and I just looking at those smokestacks, not knowing what they were before. I always saw the smoke coming out, and I always thought that those smokestacks made clouds. But now I understand that those smokestacks create deadly clouds. And I just began to know more about the cycle of coal, from the cradle to the grave. And just the simple fact that knowing that this coal power plant is in our community because, one, we're people of color and low income, and also a lot of the people who live here are undocumented. And when I go outreaching into the community, and I talk to people, many of them know what it is. Many of them know that it burns coal, that it creates electricity, and that it's bad for their health. But because they're scared that since they're undocumented, they can't say anything. And it's hard for many residents in the community to say something about it. But I think I've been blessed to know many residents that are very passionate and motivate other residents to see clearly and to say it's not right. It's besides that you have to worry about bringing food to your table, taking care of your kids, paying your bills, paying your rent. This is another health hazard that's affecting your daily life. I've been fortunate enough to know people from the Appalachian Mountains, to also know their story, and to connect with them, because it's important that we just see what's going on right here, but we really don't see what's going on, with mountaintop removal. People's houses are being blown away. Their water is being contaminated. Students are losing their schools. We just heard on TV 29 miners died, and this coal company had more than 60 violations. Where's the EPA? Where's the government? We don't. Our community residents sometimes feel that they can't say anything, but we do. We say it on their behalf, but we're being ignored. And so that's a really big frustration of mine. We're seeing this on the news, global warming. It's more than just global warming. It's about saving humanity. It's about saving our families, our communities, and people need to be more conscious about how much electricity they're consuming too, because we can say let's change to renewable energy, but we need to be more conscious of how much energy we consume. We need to be conscious of where our waste goes, and who it's affecting, because you may throw this away, this piece of paper or this bottled water, but you don't know to whose community it's gonna land in.